Their countrymen on their home ground. Dust2 coming through. Astralis, straight up catwalk. We got Config on a mid flank. He's not going to jump Xbox. Doesn't want to get caught in a head triangle. Instead walks in round the side. Xyp9x looking the wrong way, but he flicks back and takes that kill. That could open up a rotate back for Astralis, and they hit it immediately. They take the room given to them by Config. JKS with a stunning shot down mid. He'll get the B site back under control with a smoke in the tunnels. Now the bomb is rotating yet again. It goes A, it goes B, but it ends A as another pick comes in through middle. Rush is gone, and there's only ottoN dinked on the site.
Oh, well, not for long, right? Immediately wiped out. And it is all on to JKS. 1v4. Bit of utility on his persons as well. Magisk here on the drop down. JKS doesn't believe it, but now he hears the drop. He knows that it's clear, at least for now. That nades good damage onto dupreeh. JKS tapping him out of the round. However, still a lot more Danes left to deal with. JKS has to deal with enough of them on a daily basis, and there he is getting wrapped in, but they still want to make sure that there's safe passage into A. Now, this has allowed Complexity to group up at CT. Glaive with the swing, lines up a double, and they snatch this round from underneath Complexity's nose. You thought Rush had done enough with that double kill down through Cat, but those were the only Complexity kills to come in this round. A quick turn from Xyp9x, and Glaive with a long wrap. Just a great read as to how the rotations were going to come through from Cole in that situation. So it goes from a 3-on-5 in favor of Cole to a 3-on-3. And then immediately from Glaive, it's just JKS saving with 3 players still alive for the Astralis side.
Lovely little long lurk there, catching players moving up CT as well, while Astralis were running very loud up catwalk. Drew enough attention in for Glaive to do the dirty. And
takes up the mantle in mid, and that's going to allow ottoN to rotate in through CT, and that is exactly what is happening. So Complexity, they've got everyone they need in place at B. And the fact that ottoN's been allowed to run the gauntlet thanks to this utility and actually get into the site now makes him that much more deadly. Him and Blame, side by side. Rush can help out with a flash. That's primed and ready to go now. In it comes, and everyone's blind. There's the peak for Blame, and he lines up a double. ottoN still fighting and not giving up an inch of ground inside of the site. Glaive finally takes it away from them, but he's got to go back to get this bomb before he even begins to attempt the 1v3. Config up on Cat with the AWP, a player at long and one down in CT. Glaive just wants them to give him a fight, but they're not. They're stubborn. They're hiding. And so now he has to go back for the bomb. Config edging through that smoke. And Glaive might be a dead man walking there. There's Config with the short wrap. And so Complexity take there. Because a lot deeper than JKS is ready for. The flash, Device, what are you doing? Gets Magisk killed, but it doesn't matter because dupreeh was there to trade anyway.
Yeah, all worthwhile. All calculated. I love that how you know, JKS, he's trying to play as safe as he can. It's fair enough. He doesn't want to offer up a kill. He's basically just hoping Astralis end up A after that pick. They weren't going to, but he's tucking on the big box. Magisk just sits in the tunnel entrance, holding for a mid peak, hoping a rotate comes through and gives him another entry into that site. Doesn't happen, but he still ends up getting traded into B, giving Astralis another bomb plant, and for Cole, another save. That's what? 5 saves now, I think. Pretty hefty stuff.
Yeah, man. It's kind of rough, right? Like, this is a great-looking Astralis versus kind of already...
Because it sounds the same. It sounds like, oh, they molly B, we don't have to worry about it, but yeah, Astralis, 5 players there already and waiting, raring to go, and go they shall into B. They're even chasing, no escaping for ottoN. It's Rush alone, 2 kills to his name, and he's got 3 to find. And they could just pinch him from both positions. There's one. Rush, oh, he's in the window. He's choosing battles, but he can't find the second kill. There was a chance.
Playing back in the site, that will give a bomb plant over to Astralis if they're quick off the mark. 3 players already maneuvering back through the Cat to try and retake this site. And if it's a short plant, that would be a disaster. It's not. Vice and Zip. Split between the AWP and the M4 in the back of the site. A lot of damage done through this smoke, but there's the killing blow dealt. Device trapped at the back of the site. And even lands the headshot onto Rush, but sadly the deagle at long is just pointless, man.
83-1 with the deagle. That's a painful shot. Nice try.
Blame and JK are stacked up short side, and there isn't a single drop of utility here for Device to use. He's going to have to cross this one dry, and at least this position with these two players at Cat will allow Device to do exactly that. Bomb now stuck. Nade and a molly on Blame. That can be used to do bonus damage here to Device and just soften him up that much more. Flashes go out, and at this point, Device knows that both players are coming from Cat. One threw the flashes, the other took the peek. Device maneuvering around, but out in the open is where JKS finds him and locks in 5 for Complexity. All in all, kind of salvaging that half. It looked like it was going to be a lot more one-sided. Still, 5 is not a lot to go off of if you are Complex.
This is Glaive to punish from short. Zip now moves up the ramp in the meantime. Glaive just needs to keep their attention and take their faces off. He's doing a great job. It's Zip in the one-on-one. Clutch Minister indeed, but no kit. And he can stick. He's too far away. ottoN needs to run. He needs to get back into the site.
No.
TikTok. Oh, Zip is off it. He's going to go for the kill, and it's perfect anyway. Love that. He knows he can get off. He knows he has time to find the final kill. That's if ottoN gets close, and he does, but no cigar.
Yeah, that's rough as well, right? Like that. Device, that's a freebie. Now just the final boss left to be.
Oh.
Rush mollied out. That's really gonna. All right, there it is. dupreeh from Cat locks it in.
I thought it was the
I thought it was Magisk as well, man. I really did as well. It looked just like it, but it was actually dupreeh pulling the wool over our eyes.
That would have been a bit despicable.
Gives you a lot of extra mobility in this position. Like with the AWP, you just don't have. It's a very, very slow weapon.
Oh,
that's brutal.
Don't get many better nades than that. 100 damage. Back to a Cat play. Smoke's being lined up. Got the headshot smoke as well. Glaive going to be nullified on default here as they swing through, so he gets close, he gets aggressive, and plays the smoke against him. This is such great work, but Config does catch him. He sees him looking right into the site. Device with a double. Zip deals with that long lurk this time around well, and Device has the cross. They have to duck under or smoke the corner, which they do. Device is going to move closer, trying to deny that plant, and he kills the cover. 9 seconds, and Device is dead, but it doesn't matter. Zip is there as started off. So this is a really big round to win. To make this comeback believable, to actually give yourself a chance. But obviously, when you're up against Astralis, nothing is free. Nothing is sacred. So Cole need to have their wits about them. ottoN setting up a flash down mid, popping Blame through the door perhaps. No one here to stop him. Just goes for the info. Zip at long on the corner as well. He's been here time and time again. Rush should be ready for it. Oh, Zip, time, but he does see his opponent backing up. But with MP9 making this a ranged battle is not to his betterment, he's going to have to call for help. He does duck through into the pit. Glaive with a cross shot, catching Config. They know Rush is here as well, and he doesn't want to get crossfired, so he retreats out of long. Cole set up mollies on A, and right now looking like an A split. If Blame can find a pick, they can double back off Cat, but right now he looks to just be cutting off rotations, getting Magisk out of B. Device pressured on the ramp with the scout. Glaive has the cross towards him, and this is a bit of a messy round for Cole, and it might come crumbling down. 9 seconds. JKS trying to plant the bomb. He's been mollied. He does miss. I don't know how he's planting, but he gets it down in the nick of time, and unfortunately, Astralis will surround him from all sides. It's going to be a map there. GG. Easy for Astralis as they take 16-7. A respectable game from Cole, but it is the pick of the Danes. We go to Overpass. A bit of a surprising change of pace here as a second map of this series. We'll see if Cole can bring some